It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports, and this one features Trevor Lawrence. After his last game, he's now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the Seahawks and the Cowboys on Thursday night primetime.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the... Ready to get us started, it's Cade York, and we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So here are the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. Bringing them out is a guy who has spent a decade as a starter in this league, the 2019 Comeback Player of the Year, Ryan Tannehill.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
And got him to win. The numbers on the ground for Hunt a week ago. 22 carries, 101 yards.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. That one a first down pickup of 8. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. They'll try the air now with Tannehill. Flushed out right. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole.
And the Seahawks add a couple of extra DBs going with the dime look here.
Indeed, 6 on the field. Back to throw, Tannehill. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by David Long. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. Now Cade York for the extra point. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either, and it's 7-0. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it. Give him 7 there on the first down carry. And see, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level. And sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Josh Allen in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. How to approach this? Third down and 16 yards to go. From the 50, it's Tannehill. And this is going to be incomplete. On fourth down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. Back deep, Isaiah McKenzie. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. So here are the Seahawks now with a long field in front of them. They'll be led out by a man who took that huge jump everyone had hoped for in year two. One of the game's brightest young stars. And that's Trevor Lawrence.
And the numbers were not pretty. I mean, they don't look right. When you throw 2 interceptions, no touchdown passes, there's no way to really make that work. But I thought there were a lot of positives in why.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. A big play there on the catch and run. 58 yards. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. Here's Lawrence. Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 7 catches, 59 yards.
And I get the feeling that he loves this matchup. I mean, the unit he's going against is in the bottom half of the league against the pass. He had to have circled this one on the schedule and said to himself, this should be a big game.
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 15-yard line.
First down, Seahawks.
They'll run for the first time here with Brian Robinson. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4.
Brings up second and 4.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
Lawrence will throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3. It leaves him with 4th and 1. York able to send this one through. And that will extend their lead even further. So it was 4th and 1 down in the red zone, but they elect to take just the 3.
And I'm a little surprised that that's how they decided to play it, that they didn't go for it there. But sometimes just take those 3 points and put them in your pocket. I just have one question for you, partner.
Okay.
Hip pocket or back pocket?
And no return here for Agnew, so they'll bring it out, start the drive at the 25. On first down, Tannehill. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So now a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Handoff up the middle. Hunt. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 39-yard line.
Now it's Tannehill. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3.
Tannehill. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Now the punter, Sam Martin, called on to kick it away here. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line. On first down, Lawrence. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
First down, Seattle.
Going right back to Dotson. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, but fortunately he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. The fumble on first down now. Here's second down. Now Lawrence. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down. Lawrence. That is caught. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
On play action, Lawrence. Open man is the tight end, Noah Gray. And he's brought down. So from Cowboy territory now, here's first and 10 at the 43. Lawrence with the handoff to Robinson. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Able to find Gray here. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again.
A gain of 7. First down, Seahawks.
On first and 10, it's Robinson. And he can only manage to get a couple. Second and 8 coming up. Give him 2 yards on the gain there, and it will take us to the end of quarter number 1. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got a second and 8 forthcoming. Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Seahawks. Jahan Dotson, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes our score 17-0. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Play action, it's Tannehill. Pressure comes, he's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Now before the second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. They'll run with Hunt on second down. And he takes us across the 15 to the 17.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Quarterback draw. Here's Pickett. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. Second down. Now it's second and 10.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 41-yard line.
And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Tannehill. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. Deontay Johnson, 55 yards. And the Cowboys get a bit closer. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And that'll cut the lead to 17-7. Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Jahan Dotson getting set for this next drive.
Last drive, the touchdown, 4 catches. Really good. He was. They were not good on the other side trying to stop him. What do they need to do?
Well, this is where the entire staff has to get involved because we always focus on the defensive coordinator. But he needs help from other people with their eyes and their expertise, and he needs to listen to them. And sometimes you just can't afford to wait on a drive and say, okay, let's get to the sidelines and start over. You need to find a way in the middle of that drive to start taking away what's hurting you.
Yeah, in-series adjustments, and how do you do that?
Well, what you do is you listen to what everyone else is telling you, what they're seeing, the patterns that are developing, and maybe you just start running extra bodies and take away that particular player.
Play action. It's Lawrence.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. The Seahawks send out their punter. Jamal Agnew is deep to return it. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
Partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Hunt will try going up the middle. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 45-yard line.
Complete right side to Otten.
They'll give him 4 yards there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill.
Swings this out for Hunt.
And the broken tackle helps lead to a 1st down gain. It's a 9-yard gain, and it'll keep the drive moving. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Here's Tannehill.
Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And the Seahawks are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
At the 45-yard line.
From the shotgun, Lawrence.
Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun, it's Lawrence.
And he will go down. A Cowboys sack.
Nick Bosa in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down.
44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
Holding offense.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Here's Tannehill. And he's got his man on the out route. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down. at the 13-yard line.
Now Tannehill. And that one too wide and incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Tannehill.
The throw right side here going to be incomplete.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Here's a handoff to Hunt running left. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. The offense on third down tonight, they've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 10. Tannehill now to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 38-yard line. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. From the 50, it's Tannehill.
That is caught by Johnson.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 21.
1st and 10 here. And, you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Meanwhile, Tannehill's throw complete to Otten.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Finding Otten once more. Touchdown, Cowboys! Cade Otten.
A 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Cowboys get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And it leads down to a field goal at 17-14.
Taken at the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10.
The Seahawks going to take over now late in this first half.
And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3.
And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Second half begins with a run by Robinson.
And he powers through the first wave, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Now Lawrence
sets up the screen to Robinson. Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down.
Partner, I like the play call coming right after a tackle for a loss because this is an obvious passing situation, but instead they fooled him a little bit with the screen, and they wound up getting back what they lost and then a little bit more.
That one downfield for Dotson.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The Seahawks send out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10. On first down, it's Tannehill.
That nearly trouble, but it's incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it, and it'll be second down.
Here's Tannehill. Complete. It's Johnson. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Back to throw, Tannehill. And it is caught. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 21 yards there on 3rd down. To the air again, Tannehill. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll make it second down.
Second and 7 on the Seahawks 24-yard line.
To throw is Tannehill. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Tannehill. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. Now Zane Gonzalez for the field goal try. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. Gonzalez's kick is good, and that will tie things at 17-all. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to their goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he returns this to the 22.
And Seattle now ready to march out of the field.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
Now Lawrence to throw.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
On third down, Lawrence able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right, he's pretty much been completely neutralized. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle.
First down, Seahawks.
Lawrence. Flush to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence.
Sliding out of the pocket. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9. And they need 10 yards out of it on third.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Seahawks are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Lawrence will throw.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. Another shot from the 9 on second and goal. Here's Lawrence.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
On third and goal, Lawrence. Touchdown! Michael Mayer, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the game.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Tannehill. He's got Otten. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Second and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Seahawks 45-yard line.
A carry here for Hunt. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Final minute now in the third quarter. On first down, they go right back to Hunt. Down inside the 40.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Tannehill. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. Josh Allen, his 2nd sack of the night. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Arlington. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Now it's Tannehill. He's got the connection to Moore. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Tannehill now to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And hold up here, an injured player. And that's quarterback Ryan Tannehill who's shaken up. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Gonzalez's kick is good. And that'll bring him back within 4. So an interesting call there to take for 3, and I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, fourth quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
Play action. It's Lawrence. That's out wide here for Robinson. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. From the 21, here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Target is to Dotson, and he's got him. That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Seahawks first down.
Now Lawrence. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And his throw here is incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Now Lawrence on 3rd and long. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Boyd. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away, trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt, and that will come the offense as they take over. They'll start with Hunt on the ground, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Working out of the gun, it's Pickett. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Pickett. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Here's Sam Martin now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. To return is McKenzie. A 39-yard punt, a return of 5, and it'll be Seahawk football 1st and 10. As Seattle now ready to march out of the field. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And they'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. 2nd down and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 39-yard line.
Now Lawrence to throw. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Javon Hargrave breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. Now Lawrence. Oh, that is incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
It has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Pickett in trouble, and down he goes. Preston Smith able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
At the 25-yard line.
From the gun, here's Pickett.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Just a gain of a couple there. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Back to throw. Pickett.
And it's knocked away and incomplete. Here's Sam Martin now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. McKenzie now to return it. And 9 yards there on the return following a punt of 47. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game.
From the gun, it's Lawrence.
And he's caught. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will. And he's got a first down to boot.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
That's so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or a takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
Meanwhile, Lawrence has got this throw brought in here by Mayer.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. It gets it right back to Mayer.
Lawrence's pass complete to Russell Mayer.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
At the 29-yard line.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line.
2nd down and a run by Robinson.
And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down, and that should just about do it.
The Seahawks in victory formation as they go ahead and take the knee.
Lawrence to a knee, and that will write a finish to this one.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right, just us against the world, and get it done, how happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something, and they did in this one. So the victory here for Seattle. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Air-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is